I'm just having a look at some of my top cryptos in my watch list. It's very early days yet for this current rally, but these rallies are good in the short term, but there's nothing to suggest that it's a longer term uptrend starting yet, as people are carrying on that the institutions are starting to look at buying cryptos or whatever. That's just probably more hype to get sentiment going or whatever, but I'm just looking at the facts at the moment, which is the short-term rally is on for now, and see how this plays out of interest. And Bitcoin is just above the 100-day EMA now after forming quite a nice base here, so certainly not saying that the bottom's in on cryptos yet, but we don't know until I don't see cryptos as a long-term hold. They're only a short-term trade, from my personal opinion, but people are going to do whatever they want with their own money. That's up to them. So I've been playing around with Bitcoin futures on Bitfinex, and it's really good. It charts exactly the same as a stock or forex or anything else. Cryptos. People say to me, "Oh, you wouldn't be able to use charts on cryptos." Of course you can use charts on cryptos. It's what a load of rubbish. I don't know, people just get so many stupid ideas and they just talk garbage because they don't know what they're talking about a lot of the time. But, so this is exactly the same as if you were trading a stock or anything, or it's my intraday template, and it charts absolutely beautifully. On the 30, this is the 30-minute and 15-minute intraday. This is the hourly and 30-minute for a bit longer term, a bit swing trading over maybe a couple of sessions with Bitcoin futures, but just to show a different time frame. This is Ethereum now. Ethereum's had quite a nice break above the 100-day EMA here, but the weekly is now above the trender, but still got to deal with Kijinsen. Still very much just a bottom formation here at the moment. There's nothing to suggest this is a longer term formation yet, but certainly good trading in the short term. Litecoin, good one, testing the Kijinsen at the moment. Been a very nice rally on this current break above the 100 here, so just rejected off the 100 exactly like a stock or anything else would. It's exactly the same. I don't know what people get. People just talk garbage a lot of the time. But now this is Ethereum Classic, another one on my watch list. Ripple, looking like it's going to be a good one. It's very early days yet for Ripple, but it's one of my top watch. Dash is above the 100-day EMA now. Cardano is above the 100. It's still below the weekly trender. There's not much data it's only got a small amount of data yet, so the weekly is not much help at this point. We can still see the weekly trender and the weekly Kijinsen. That's the main thing that I'm looking at in this case anyway. So EOS is a nice one again, right above the 100 EMA now. So this is all early days, as I say. Monero is just testing the 100 now, just still below the trender on the weekly. NEO just above the trender on the weekly and above the 100 on the daily. OMG is just still below the trender on the weekly and just above the trender on the daily. It still hasn't tested the 100-day EMA yet. Power is just below the weekly trender, but it's had a nice rally here again. It's only a short-term trade of this one, but interesting to see what it does. And Tron is a good. Tron's above the weekly Kijinsen now, and this has been a very strong rally in Tron here. It's just consolidating a bit on the daily now, but it's to be expected after. It's a good sign for the longer term if it consolidates a bit here, so it's going to be interesting to see what it does. Binance is it's been a real strong one above the weekly Cajuns, and very strong on the daily. Nice rally on the daily. Maker, I don't know much about this one yet, but it runs on the Ethereum platform, but I don't know, I haven't researched this much yet, but it's just one that I've added to my watch list recently, so see what happens. And that's it for just a quick one. It's my top 15 cryptos. I'll do an update on what's going on with as things progress a bit. Could be just most likely get a series of short-term rallies before the bottom really can be confirmed. But we'll see. It's going to be interesting to follow. But thanks for watching. Bye.